Anticipated Griselda on Netflix.
I swear. I know what I'm doing.
Features Colombian actress Sofia Vergara playing the woman known as the cocaine queen of Miami and the Black Widow. But the buzzy docuseries spotlighting South Florida's wild drug trafficking in the 70s and 80s and covered by NBC News.
They were a huge name in Colombia.
Has hit a real-life legal hurdle with her son, Michael Blanco, and her estate claiming years of notes, stories, and personal narratives were taken with no compensation.
Netflix, as we've alleged, is using these ideas that were part of interviews, that were memorialized in writings and notes. Nobody else could have those ideas and nobody else could have those stories.
The emergency motion filed by Blanco and his team names Netflix, Sofia Vergara, and the company she co-founded, Latin World Entertainment. Netflix has declined to comment to NBC, and Vergara.
I'm proud of the whole show. I think I couldn't have done.
So have you seen the show at all?
No, I've seen like a trailer, but I have not seen the actual show.
Because it's only been out for a few days. I'm almost done with it. It's fire. I do love. I'm a little biased. I love the drug Netflix shows, and it's super fire. There's parts of it that were she was at her party. She's just giving out coke bumps and gold chains and shit. Like to start. That was how the party started. When she gave the toast, and I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy. By the end of that party, bruh, she done turned the world upside down. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. But I thought it was crazy because I'm like, yo, she was ruthless. Pablo Escobar was scared of her.
I know her stories. I know her real stories.
Yeah,
I haven't watched the show, but I know her real stories.
So yeah, she was ruthless. Ruthless. And even Sofia Vergara with makeup on still looks a little better than Griselda did. Yeah, because whatever. But she was ruthless as heck, and But I thought it was crazy that they're trying to sue Netflix and Sofia Vergara for the show. I'm like, yo, y'all killed a whole lot of people and y'all made a whole lot of money off of drugs. Like she literally owned Miami for a good amount of time.
I know, but that doesn't mean they still have the money. And I think, so it's interesting because my mind goes to thinking a couple of things. It's number one is, because she went to court. Didn't she go to jail?
I don't even know the end of her story.
I don't know.
I don't remember it. I've only,
because I'm like, how do you prove that her story wasn't part of public records or some shit somehow? And if there are part of public records, why can't you use them?
From my understanding, a lot of the stories told in this show are based off of like interviews and conversations from like the family with different people, different outlets and stuff like that, or like books or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think that's what they use as a lot of the references and like just stories I guess people told, stuff like that. But
then it's in that public domain. I don't know. Like what happens is like, isn't it fair use? Because they're technically taking those stories, modifying it, and making a new version of it. So I don't know. I don't know. I personally don't know the legality of it. But isn't it any different? Like what we're doing right now, we're taking this video from the news, and we're making a different version of it because we're adding commentary to it, and that's fair use.
Yeah, that's true. I just think that they might just see it as like the way that their mother or like the family member is being portrayed as like such a ruthless person and in front of the world. Because one thing is obviously like she for what she was known for, who she is or whatever. But now when you put her on Netflix and stuff like that, it's just kind of, it gives it a world view of maybe like people that don't know who she is, or like these are older stories and stuff like that. So we're a lot of far time removed from it. So people aren't regularly talking about it. So now they got to deal with this day-to-day stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, how is this different than like Narcos and shit?
They're also suing I don't know if it's the Escobar family. I think it might be the Escobar family that's suing Netflix, that's been in court with Netflix for a while. Or like I remember they put threats out on them towards the ending of the last season on that they did on the Escobar family, and that's why they switched over to Mexico. Was because of the threats in Colombia.
Oh, I thought they just finished the Escobar story.
No, they ran them out of there. They had them they had them doing a dash out of there because like Netflix is a big company, but now you're talking about some different shit right now too. So
Yeah. I don't know. This is one of those things that I'm like, I don't know how it will work legally. They probably just want a piece of the cake, honestly. They just see it as a way to like, we can also make money out of this, and
yeah,
they've been going after. I don't want to say the fast money per se their entire life, but you see this as like, all right, I can get money here too. So why not put money behind it and sue them and try to get them to settle or some shit?
Well, the main reason I really brought this up is just to say that this show is fire. And I hope they figure it out. I don't know, whatever's going on, I hope they figure it out, because I definitely would like to see her entire story told through this Netflix lens or whatever, because it's more like it's more like watchable for me, because it's it's dramatization. So some of it is based on true stories, or like I don't think every single thing is true to a T. Maybe, at least I hope not, because I feel bad for liking it. But it's fire. I watch this a prequel, a sequel. I watch all of this. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And you should watch it. You should watch it too. This is Never Famous. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Or let us know how you guys feel about it. Because that also was my other question though. Like, do you think the family's right for it? Like, that's within their right to do it? No. Or like morally, like,
I don't know. Like, if you can prove that the story was unique and
let me reframe that question. If it was if she was your aunt or something like that, would you be upset about it if she was on Netflix?
If she had done everything she's done?
Yeah, everything was exactly the same, but she was like your aunt or something like that.
I get it. Like, I'm like, they'll try to get a piece of the cake. I'm like, yo, like, pay me for the story or for the rights or the name or something. Now, if they would have changed the name or some shit and then used the story, that would have been crazy. Because I do know some people that are like, been in books and TV shows, but they're military guys, and I know the real person, which some of the characters were built upon, but they chose to be like no name, but they didn't see any money, but they kind of wanted it that way. So I don't know if it'll be the same. I don't know.
Well, I think the family's bugging out, because I'm like, y'all done killed mad people, y'all made millions, probably billions of dollars, y'all bugging the fuck out. That's how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it.
They want clean money.
Let me know how you
so
feel
what do
about
you
it.
mean?
Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe. This is Never Famous. Peace.